looking. Expo booth and kind of have you tell us who you are and what your part of the industry is.
Definitely. So what do we got here, man?
Well, right here we're showing that our light is IP65 waterproof. You know, a lot of grow rooms, they have a lot of humidifiers. Some people like the foliar spray. You know, there's a lot of bugs and trikes that are flying everywhere. And when you have active cooling, when you have fans inside your lights, right, that cool down the lights, it's a big enemy. What we've found over time is what happens is everything that is in your grow room will end up in that grow light too. So having a light that's completely sealed that you can take and wash it later and say, okay, I can put it back in the room now after the harvest or something, is something that's really good. Also for greenhouses that are not 100% sealed, this works really well, so that way they're not worried about water leaking on the transformers or anything because everything is sealed inside. As far as our LED also, you notice that it's not a red and blue LED. It's not like the other pink lights, what I call disco lights. You know, and that's really why the LED industry has had a bad rep. And they say that, hey, they're not producing like 1,000-watt lights. It's really because the red and blue wavelengths alone is not enough to grow a plant. You know, everybody's focusing on the chlorophyll A and B absorption charts, okay, that show that they absorb more in the reds and blues. But if you look at 1,000-watt HPS, okay, this is from 1,000-watt HPS. Now, as a grower, I know that works. I know that 1,000-watt HPS is a successful lamp. Now, 90% of that spectral output, you realize, is in that yellow-orange, all right? There's very little of the reds and blues. And lights like Black Dog and a few other grow lights here, they push all this red and blue, so all of a sudden they've eliminated what my working lamp had 90% of, reduced it to like practically zero, and taken what I had less than 10% of and made it close to 100% of my light. And you expect that to work. That's been the problem with the industry. Now, red and blue wavelengths alone, the intensity of red and blue, it's not there. You know, if you look at the LED specifications, you'll see that red and blue wavelengths can only generate 35 lumens, 45 lumens per watt maximum. All right, so if we took a middle of that number, like 40 lumens per watt, and you take a 500-watt fixture, for example, that's 20,000 lumens. It's not very much. Okay. Now, when you take 100 lumens per watt light, when you're looking at white light, and you multiply by 500, you got 50,000 lumens. Now we're talking, because HPS lamps, you know, 1,000-watt HPS lamps, they give off 100,000 lumens. But that, when you look at that number, 100,000 lumens, that's when they measure it in a sphere, and they collect all the light in a laboratory environment, and it's light that's even behind the socket and everything. What we actually get when we hang it up in a reflector like that is nowhere near 100,000. Once you get 2 feet away from that light, you're really getting about 45, 50,000. That's why when you take an intensity meter, all right, standard lux intensity meter, like we've sold in the hydroponic stores for many years, so you can check the intensity of your lamps, you can see that our lamp holds water with the 1,000-watt HPS lamp and is as intense. And when you put it next to those red and blue lights, you notice how they're about 1/10 of the power. You want to come check it out? Excuse me, sir. So what I'd like to show you first off is 1,000-watt. That's what we're used to. That's what we grow with. We know that it's. Yeah, this is just a standard reflector hood. You notice here that the lux meter is reading 45,000. It's a times 10 multiple. You got to really get in there to see that times 10 multiple. So it's 46,000 lux. All right, and we're probably a good, I would say, two and a half feet away. All right, I'm gonna walk over here. This is a Black Dog 450, so this is 450 watt LED light from Black Dog. And over here, right, they're reading, and we're also about 2 feet away. Oh, excuse us. We're also about 2 feet away. Notice that the meter is saying 6,500, and there's no multiple. So it's purely 6,200. It's not 20,000. It's not 60,000. There's no multiple here. And when you come to our grow light here, and you're also 2 feet away, you'll see that ours is 75,000. There's a 10 times multiple there. So you can see how we stay up with a 1,000-watt HPS lamp as opposed to the red and blue. The intensity just isn't there. That's their biggest problem. You know, spectral output is one thing, but intensity is even outweighs that much more. And that's why you need overall full spectrum light. You can't just cherry pick oh, let me get a red nanometer, a blue nanometer, and a UV, and my plants are going to grow with that. No, you need everything in the color spectrum, you know, including green light, including white light, including everything that's in there. That's what you need to make a successful grow.
Nice.
And when you guys see some of the videos and the stuff that we have over here and on the iPad, you can see what people grow with our lights. It's really just been amazing. You know, we have a lot of YouTube videos from Spectrum King on the YouTube channel. You know, we have all kinds of stuff. So we're always out there getting our name. People have been giving us really nice results. It's really nice that growers document it and publicize it. That's been a really good thing for us.
Nice, man.
Yeah, the resin content has been, you know, a lot of our growers that are trike farmers, people that are after that oil specifically,
Yeah.
they've more than doubled. You know, a lot of them were at 10, 15%, anywhere in there. Now all of my growers come at me at 22 to 25, 28% type of output yields because the full spectrum light just brings it all out of the plants.
Nice. Well, you guys go check out the Spectrum King. There's the number. Make sure you go check it out. SpectrumKingLED.com. Show them some love. GoldteethMillertv out.